everybody. How we doing?
We're good.
Hi. Listen, I just want to nip something in the bud just really quickly, just right off the tippy top. I know that the hoops are misleading and the winged eyeliner is giving mixed signals, but I'm not Latina, okay? Now you're thinking it. Stop. All right? I know I have a beady beady. I do have a bum bum. You're right. We share the same colonizer. This happens a lot. I get it, okay? But I'm Filipino, just so you know, okay? So, means I'm white and I'm Filipino, all right? Trademark pending, all right? So that means that my mom is from the Philippines and my dad calls me Oriental, so it's good. It's good. Freddie means well. The thing about being like a biracial kid is you experience a lot of accidental racism, you know? Like your family's trying to be inclusive and they miss it by like a fucking mile, usually. Like my white grandma would get me Chinese Barbies for Christmas. I was like, thank you, Phyllis, I appreciate it. Fun. She would get me and my white cousins like matching dresses, but they'd be wearing pink and I was wearing yellow, and that felt color-coded to me, I'm not gonna lie. But then my brown grandma would like feed me and fat shame me at the same time. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this sensation. It's good. Yeah, it's weird, right? It's just a lot of like, oh my God, Goli, you're getting so fat. Keep eating. Keep eating. Why are you crying? Keep eating. I was like, Lola, what the fuck? Like, what's your deal? I still don't know how diets work. I just keep eating. I do. That's my thing. But my fiance gets it because he's Pakistani, so means his mom is a white woman from Florida and he gets randomly selected at all the airports. That's what that means. They always say it's random. It's not. But when we have babies, I think they will be Wakapino. That's what I'm going to go with. Wakapino, and they will be the TSA's biggest nightmare because they'll be like, are you a threat or are you adorable? I don't fucking know. I don't know. But yes, also being in like a biracial family is interesting. So I have a white sister and another like Filipino sister. It's like a yours, mine, and ours situation is our family. And it's cool because I can stare at my ginger sister and be like, oh, that's what I would look like if I was fully white. Now I know, that's good. And then my other sister, it's cool to look at her because I'm like, oh, that's what I'd look like if I had a different white dad. That's fun. I like that. But there's a lot of like cultural like misunderstandings being in a mixed family. Like my white sister would call our white grandpa, she'd call him Pop or Poppy. And I would call him Grandpa, and she'd be like, that's weird, why don't you call him Poppy? And I was like, well, because it sounds fucking different coming from me going like, Poppy, like it sounds weird. Rach, that's why. And she's like, oh, I didn't think about that, you know? But yes, so my sister's a ginge, which is the rarest of Pokemon, as we all know. She does have eyebrows and eyelashes. They did appear eventually. But my best friend is also a ginge, and for a while in college I was hooking up with a ginge, and so my sister had to sit me down and be like, hey, are you fucking collecting us, or what's your deal? This is one ginge too many. You gotta drop one. It's weird. So I stopped dating ginges after that. I did. And yes, the carpet did match the drapes, in case you were wondering about that guy. It was fascinating. It was. But yeah, no, so I kind of want to also divulge like a little bit of like a weird fact about myself I just remembered. Has anyone seen the new Mortal Kombat movie? No? Oh, good. So I'm the only dork in the room. Dope. Great. I didn't realize until I watched this new movie that Mortal Kombat is a very integral part of my upbringing. I don't know if this is an Asian kid thing. I don't know what it is, but every time a new game comes out or a new movie comes out, I just like transform into like a teenager with a Twitch stream. Like I just want to tell everyone who listens about lore no one cares about. Like I'll just be like, did you know that guy, he died in Mortal Kombat 4, but actually he came back in Mortal Kombat 6? And everyone's like, babe, you're 32. Settle down, please. Stop. It's bad. But I played a lot with my sisters. It was a weird way for us to bond. I think I knew a lot about lore because they would just leave me stuck with the booklet while they would play, and they wouldn't give me a turn at the game. So I think that's why I know everything. I've read it more than I've played it, if that makes sense, okay? But also, I recently started walking every day at work, and I have this like upbeat, like walking mix playlist, and Spotify randomly threw on the Mortal Kombat theme song from the 90s movie on there, and I have never walked so hard in my life. I don't know what it is, that song, I feel like I'm like a fucking sleeper agent. As soon as that song came on, I just wanted to like roundhouse kick a guy real bad. Like I think I look really cute and like non-violent, but just so you know, if you play that song, I will murder someone. I will. If you are ever about to get in a fight and you need a backup, I think you just play that song and you'll just hear me coming down the street, just like I don't know why, I don't know what it is. It makes me violent. Whatever happens to frat boys when they drink Jaeger, that's what happens to me when I listen to that song. It's a thing. It is a thing. I don't know what it is. But also, I think that game might have given me the lifelong anxiety that I have, because I don't know if you've ever played it, but in Mortal Kombat, you don't just like lose. Like, you don't just like die, you know? Like, they take your spine out and like put it in a blender kind of shit. It's like, it's very brutal stuff. Perfect stuff for a 3-year-old to be playing. But yeah, so I feel like it's given me this like fear of fucking up, because I will get murdered probably by someone named Shang Tsung or Liu Kang. I don't know. But also I feel like it's kept me humble as well, because you know I've gotten my ass kicked by my sisters in the game and also in real life, and I just feel like I've met a few people that could really use that kind of upbringing. You know, like some people do need that like humility to be beaten into them over and over and over again. They do. But yeah, that is my dorky lore that I have discovered. Everybody's got a fixation on Superman or Spider-Man. For some reason, me is like katana. Just my thing. That's my thing. I just want to be able to say flawless victory and it makes sense one fucking time. That's all I want. That's all I want in life. But yes, I'm not an outdoor girly. I was raised by city people, afraid of places they can't access cable, okay? And in the Carolinas, you guys are outside all of the time. Like you're hiking and you're kayaking and you're whitewater rafting, like all the shit on the Girl Scout cookie boxes. You do that in real life, unprovoked, voluntarily, which is weird. The hiking feels like a good gateway drug into the great outdoors, because it's just walking uphill, turn around, you know. So anytime a coworker would invite me, I'd be lacing up my shoes and I'd be like, how well do we know Claire from accounting? We don't know this bitch, you know. The woods feel like a good place to dump a body, you know. So usually I decline hiking dates, I do. Lake activities creep me out as well. I'm from Las Vegas, so where I'm from, lakes are where you dump the bodies, okay? So the fact that you guys are frolicking in this water scares me, because it's like, what's in there? Who's in there? You know, these are the questions I ask. Also, I'm very confused about pickleball. It's a weird fixation this city has. I don't get it. I can't decide if it's big ping pong or little tennis. I don't think you know either, actually. Also, disc golf freaks me out. I've been run up on by too many white dudes wearing jorts with a backpack full of frisbees, and I don't like it, okay? And I'm gonna hurt your feelings, but it feels like a sport invented by a deadbeat dad. It does. Like a guy that sees his kid once a month and is like, bet you can't throw it that far. Wow, you did. Go get it. It's like, wow, we're bonding. You know, it's like a weird fucking sport. I don't get it. Zip lining scares the shit out of me. I am not going to attach myself to a wire and fly through the fucking trees vagina first. I'm not doing it. I don't understand how this is a team building activity. No, it's not. I'm not going to put my life into the hands of some like Patagonia wearing Cliff Bar eating hippie named fucking Dave, okay, who has me hanging by a carabiner clip. My carabiner clip can barely keep my keys attached to my butt, so I don't feel safe. It's not my thing. So I'm an indoor girly that plays violent video games, but I also read a lot of books. Do I have bookish girlies in here? Anybody? Yay! Amazing! Guys, I read 44 books last year. I know. I just got a new prescription. You know when you get new glasses and sometimes your depth perception's weird? Anyway, I feel like I'm 2 feet tall, and you guys all look really tall right now. But unrelated. Anyway, they were all spicy books, so sorry. I'm not classy, I read porn. That's the deal. I'm sorry. But it hits different when you read your porn. It really does, you know? You can orgasm with your imagination. You should put that on your LinkedIn, I think. It does feel a little weird, though. I do feel like I'm masturbating a little bit like a pilgrim might, and I don't love that. Never thought I'd be rubbing one out to a chapter in the year of our Lord 2026, but here we are, you know. But yeah, I have a very specific genre of spicy book that I like. I like nerdy porn. That's what I'm calling it, nerdy porn. So it has plots like nuclear physicist Sadie gets her dream job at NASA, and everything's going great except for her tall, hot, brooding, brilliant nemesis named Bruno, who hates her. Or does he? And he doesn't. He has a big crush on her. They're gonna dry hump in a lab or something. Everyone's wearing khakis. Someone writes a dissertation. I don't know. I don't know what it is about smart people that just makes me very but it does. It does that. All right? Ladies, I propose this should be our signal for when we're like, that guy's hot, you know? You can just be like, hey, that guy. You know? It's a non-verbal to just be like, I'd tap that. If he's like a butterface, you can just be like, I don't know about that guy. I don't know about him. But yes, I will say that the inner monologue of two nerds touching each other is as awkward as you would imagine it is. It has lines like, he picked me up by my tiny body with his brilliant bulging biceps. Neurons were firing in my brain, but also my uterus. And I'm like, fuck me, someone wrote that. And then someone like read it out loud and recorded it, and I listened to it way too fucking loud at a stoplight, and it sucks. It sucks. It's a lot of like, hypothesis, that can't possibly fit inside me. And I'm like, fucking A, man. Ma'am. Also, women can do anything they put their minds to. So yes, she can. Yes, she can. But yes, I listen to these all the time. I'm blowing through all these books because I'm doing audiobooks all the time, so I'm listening to these when I'm walking violently. I'm listening to these when I'm in like Trader Joe's, touching produce in a really sexual way. But you know, the thing is like when you read your porn, like you don't have to delete your Google search history, you know, like you don't have to burn any negatives. Like the only people that know about your weird fetishes is like the librarian and like that 19-year-old at Barnes & Noble, you know, and so it's fine. So I'm gonna propose that you guys start reading your porn, okay? I'm just gonna say that right now. A library card is free, all right? It is. You're welcome. But anyway, that's going to be it from me. But before I wrap up, you guys, I decided to start a YouTube channel. I did. I know, it's 2026. I know YouTube is like old, but whatever. Anyway, so what I've been doing on this series is I have been interviewing local comedians and local coffee shops talking about how they got started with their careers. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. So if you guys would not mind, it'd be really cool if you would like and subscribe. You can find me on YouTube at Nicole Kerbs. That's Nicole, Nicole. Kerbs, K-E-R-B as in boy, S as in Sam. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night.
Yeah. Here we go for Nicole Kerbs, everybody. Her series is called Comedians Getting Coffee in Charlotte. Yeah, and CLT, the big clit, you know, no big deal. Yeah, I actually said that to someone the other day from out of town. They were trying to come here for comedy. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to have you in the big clit. And I was like, ooh, that's not sexual. That's just